All right, guys, it's happening. The New York Knicks are in trade talks with the Utah Jazz for Donovan Mitchell, according to Shams of The Athletic and Tony Jones. Oh my gosh, it is midnight and we're getting some crazy news about the New York Knicks. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts of this. And if it looks like Donovan Mitchell might be coming to the New York Knicks, because the Utah Jazz and the Knicks have officially began conversations in the past 24 hours of mapping out a trade package to bring Spider back home to New York City. Before we hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, help me out and get to my new goal of 10,000 subscribers and hit that subscribe button if you're indeed new to the channel. And if you guys want to see Donovan Mitchell come to the Knicks, hit that thumbs up button and of course comment down below your thoughts of this news. Do you want Donovan to come to New York or not? I would love to hear your guys' takes down below in the comment section. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So my first instinct of this news is this. Oh my gosh, Donovan Mitchell might become a New York Knick. Now, I don't really want to get ahead of myself because nothing's finalized, nothing is done. But I will say, for Shams to tweet something like this, something is definitely trending in the right direction. And the reports that we got this morning from Ian Begley, the New York Knicks are not interested in trading away RJ Barrett. They have zero interest to do that. And we've seen multiple sources confirm that report. So what does that tell me? That Leon Rose might get Donovan Mitchell to pair up with RJ Barrett? You might be able to get Spider back home to New York City without giving up RJ. Now, I think the reason why the Knicks are going to be able to get this deal done is because Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz love draft picks. And who has 8 tradable first-round picks? That is your New York Knicks. You got to give Leon Rose credit. He has built so much ammunition. He's stockpiled so many draft picks for the future to be aggressive for this exact type of move. He traded out of the entire draft, this draft class, to get 3 future first-round picks to add to the arsenal in order to acquire a star if it becomes available in the trade market, just like Donovan Mitchell is right now. He also traded out of last year's draft class to get a future first-round pick. He eventually turned that into the Cam Reddish, but we know that Leon Rose has been doing this ever since he became the New York Knicks president to really make sure they're kicking the can down the road and get enough draft picks in order for a star to become available in the trade market. And now I feel like that is a big reason why this deal is going to get done. We saw what the Utah Jazz got back for the Rudy Gobert trade. It was like 4 first-round picks and some role players with expiring contracts and, you know, guys that weren't like big-time names, but the draft picks is what really moved the Utah Jazz. Now, the Knicks can either give them 4 first rounds, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how many draft picks you're going to give up, but if you have to give up a little more extra draft capital to get Donovan Mitchell without giving up RJ Barrett, you do that. Now, the big thing is that, according to this article, the Utah Jazz are very interested in Quentin Grimes. So it feels like Quentin Grimes is definitely going to be included in this package, according to this article. I don't know any other players that is going to be packaged. Is Emmanuel Quickly going to be in there? Is Obi Toppin? Is Cam Reddish? Is another guy? Is Evan Fournier? Is Julius Randle? I don't know. But I feel like if the Knicks can get Donovan Mitchell without giving up RJ Barrett, you absolutely pull the trigger and you pair up our young ascending star in RJ with an already established star who's only 25 years old, who has ties to the city of New York already, in Donovan Mitchell, to pair him up with Jalen Brunson and RJ. That is a move you have to make, because the Knicks have done a tremendous job to be able to be in this position to do so. If the Knicks only had their own draft picks, right? If they only had next year's first, only one first, right? That's not the case. We have so many draft picks in order to sacrifice for a player like this. And this is where Leon Rose becomes the president of the New York Knicks and puts a stamp on this franchise. Because we've been waiting for Leon Rose to do something, to the point where we're looking at this team and we're like, oh, this team actually has some type of potential to be a contender in this league. Now, I know some people are on the wave where don't blow up the team, don't give up all the draft picks, don't give up all the young players for one guy. But my take on this, guys, is this is a star-driven league. If there's a player like Donovan Mitchell that's available, and you're the New York Knicks that has 8 tradable first-round picks, and you have a lot of young talent on the roster already that are really valuable trade assets, and you can get a player that's an established star to pair up with a young guy in RJ without giving that guy up, you do that. This is why you draft players, you develop players, so they can turn into valuable assets in case a star becomes available. And the good thing is, there's no way we're giving up our entire young core. Like, if it's Grimes and one other player, okay. But I love Quentin Grimes, and it's going to hurt to see him go. I'm going to be rooting for him at Utah, to be honest, if he's included in the draft. I mean, what he's doing in the Summer League is ridiculous. I love Quentin Grimes. If you watch all my videos, you know I speak glowingly of Grimes. But I'm really hoping that this deal gets done. It's not guaranteed. It's not like it's finalized. It's not like it's 100% certain that Donovan Mitchell is coming to the Knicks. But according to Shams, they're in trade talks. So let me know your thoughts down below of this news, and if you want Spider coming home to New York City. You guys know where I stand. Let me hear how you guys stand down below in the comments. Let's go Knicks. Peace out.